Gotta love the feel-good background music as highlights are back after Passover. This is game 2 between the Tigers and Yadda Yadda Yadda. You see Marty Anteby advancing to second on a long fly ball in the top of the first. He'll then get to third on a slow dribbler to third, and he'll come home to score on Ike Mavora's double. It's 1-0 Tigers.
Ike drives one.
Get it back, Zach!
Scores a runner.
Gotta love J Money. Here's a fly ball in the bottom of the first by Jake DeWeck. Aharon Cohen playing center. Mini collision with Marty Anteby playing left. They got to work on their communication. This ground ball bobbled at third by Salim. No chance to get the speedy Steven Shalou. That's going to be an infield hit. Here's Joe Eshko trying to bloop one in, but Jake DeWeck too fast covers the ground too quickly.
Several injuries in today's games, I should say. Yadda Yadda and Tigers. Eshko got injured. Danny Shalou got injured. A lot of people getting injured this game. Malach pulled a hammy at some point.
J Money does not sound thrilled with the strength and conditioning coaches of both Yadda 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 and the Tigers. There's Jake DeWeck again catching a sinking bloop. Here's a ground ball backhanded by Steven Shalou. Short hop, scooped up by Michael Mount-Saban. What a great play. Bottom of the second, here's Albert Zolta, a base hit into left past Ruby Saka, but Ruby does not let this one get by him. He's going to backhand it and gun it to second to get the lead runner. Next man up is going to line one to center. This is Ralph Hannon. This one almost gets by Aharon Cohen, who broke in. Jaime Shama forgets how many outs there were. He was running on contact. Luckily, he gets back safely. But don't think running like that is going to get by J Money. No way.
Jaime just spacing out.
If there's anyone better than J Money, I need to meet him. I love this kid. Anyway, Sammy S's base hit. That gets Jaime over to second base. And then Jake Yogi Kassan having himself a fine year. He keeps hitting. He places one into right, and that's going to get Jaime Shama all the way around to score from second base. Yadda 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 in action.
Sammy S is advanced to third, and that is an RBI single for Jakey Sutton. He has been very hot today.
The bottom of this Yadda lineup is very strong, and here's the captain himself, Daniel Towell. Rips a line drive into left, and Yadda 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 takes a 2-1 lead. Remember, they lost game 1 10-9 via walk-off, so they are battling these Tigers really well. There's Marty Anteby, a walk, and now a long fly ball chased down by Al Zolta.
That ball was in the air for at least 3 seconds.
Eddie, shut up! Shut up! I'm heading to
Like this.
Shut up! Shut up! Let's go! Don't say another word. Hey, separate these two. I'm talking to my team. Knock it off. Knock it off.
Jimmy, your captain's batting. It's a distraction.
Okay, some major infighting between brothers Jimmy and Eddie Malach, as Ike Mavora had to get them to quiet down so Joe Eshko could go to right field, get a bloop base hit, and now a walk to the aforementioned Ike Mavora loads the bases. But Ralph Hannon wiggles himself out of this jam as Aharon Cohen flies out to left to end the threat. Top of the fourth, Yadda 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 now leading 3-1. Here's Carlos Abadi. He's gunned out at first. Nice play by Jaime Shama getting the speedy Carlos. Salim Levy goes the opposite way, rips a ball down the left field line, and then stumbles and bubbles into second with a double. Ruby Shahebar does, I don't know what that is, a check swing, a half swing. I don't know if that's by design, if it's legal or not, but either way, he gets the hit. And Salim will come around to score as Leo Casson gets the ribby with 2 outs out of the 10 hole. Here's Marty Anteby. They turn the lineup. He goes deep to right, but that's caught by Al Zolta. Yadda leads 3-2. Bottom of the 4th, Sammy Esses continues to hit. This is a stand-up double as he motors into second base. Yogi Casson will hit it hard and low. Looks like it hit the advancing runner, but I think it actually hit a rock or something. Everybody is safe, men at the corners, and then Jake Dweck pummels one into the left center gap. We mentioned the collision earlier in the game. This is another one, and this one will result in a 3-run homer for Jake Dweck, a 6-2 yada 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 lead, and the end of the 2022 season for Aharon Cohen, who re-dislocated his injured shoulder from last year. Our thoughts are with Aharon. A tremendous loss for the entire league to lose this guy for another season. Top of the 5th, the Tigers trailing 6-2, their biggest deficit of the season. And Jimmy hits a shot down the left field line that can only give Abraham Haber some nightmares. And then as Jimmy slides into third, he proceeds to take an Erwin Cohen fastball to the upper thigh.
Another injury.
That was a crazy.
Another injury. Wow.
With Jimmy standing in pain at third, here's Ike Mavora, gets him home comfortably. No play at home. Jimmy can limp on in. And then Eddie Malach batting for Aharon Cohen. He gets a base hit, mid pinch hit, broken slot over there as the Tigers battling tons of injuries here. Now the score is 6-3, 2 men on, tying run at the plate. Up steps Salim Levy. He gets another hit that falls right in front of a sliding Erwin Cohen in left. It's now 6-4. Go ahead run at the plate. Ruby Shahebar, he's going to ground out, but the play is called dead.
What is the call here?
Bounce in the box. Oh, the plate is legal. The box is not. Bounce in the box. Bounce in the box goes out. Doesn't matter. What does it matter? Bounce in the box is fine. No, that's bull. It's in the box. Batter in the box is a different story. That's a different story. He said that batter in the box. You the rule is in the box. He's saying it hits
What?
batter.
What's the call?
Dead ball, no
Dead ball?
Dead ball on the box. In the box.
Dead ball.
I guess the umpire thought that ball hit the batter in the box, which clearly it did not. Ruby Shahebar will get another chance to bat. Remember, the tying run is at first and he's the go-ahead run. But with that new life, 2 pitches later, Ruby Shahebar does a full swing this time, cracks one to right field over Al Zolta's head. This is not only going to tie the game, but they're going to send Ruby. He is dead to rights here, but California Shalou didn't move his body too much and unable to play that short hop, didn't block it. A 3-run home run for Ruby Shahebar, and it's a 5 spot for the Tigers. They lead 7-6. So after the 5 spot, the last thing the Tigers needed from Leo were the walks to come. He actually walks 3 of the next 4 batters, walks in a run to tie the game at 7. And then Jake Yogi Casson goes to right. Ruby Shahebar makes the catch, but it is a sac fly. 8-7, yada, yada, yada. 6th inning now. Tigers will send Jimmy Malach to lead off. They're down 8-7, top of the 6th. He lines one to right field. That's a leadoff single, but he could barely move. He has a dead leg from that ball that was thrown in from left field earlier. Joe Eshka, who hurt his shoulder and took a ball to the face in this game, flies out. And then Ike Mavora lines out to a sliding Al Zolta, who makes the grab. End of the inning, we go bottom of the sixth, and look at Yadda 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 tacking on, which you must do against these Tigers. 2 runs will score on the Steven Shalou double after the obligatory appeal where there was no play. Nothing was even close at third. Everyone deemed safe. Michael Saban will fly out to left. Shalou will tag to third. He clearly touches the base. No appeal there. Al Zolta will get the 3rd run of the inning in. They would go on to win this game by the score of 11-7, giving the Tigers their first loss of the year. Michael Mount Saban here. Michael, you are now 2-4?
2-4.
But you guys had that game won.
We did.
It was a high pop between you and Dano. At what happened? You tell us what happened actually, Mike. You never shy
We
to
both
break
called
it.
it. We both called it. We were both aggressive. I didn't really have to move that far for it. He was calling me off a little. Miscommunication. Little collision. Ball drop.
So there's a collision, okay.
Yes.
So the great J Money described it as nobody went for it. That's not what happened. You both went for
We
it.
both went for it.
That's J Money just being J Money right there.
And we collided and the ball dropped.
And then you guys ended up blowing that game. A walk didn't help right after that. And then a little bloop
Bloops.
right over the glove.
Listen,
But you guys managed to come back and beat the 5-0 Tigers. You get a much needed win going into Passover.
much needed.
But Mike, I saw some words between you and Dano in between games. Everything okay there?
Everything's good. The heat of the moment. We're 2-4. We could have been 3-3. And we'll live to keep playing.
We always say this, but you guys can not only be 3-3, you could be 4-2.
Yeah,
Really,
we could
I
be
mean,
6-0, but
you
we're
really
not.
could though. You could. I mean, not 6-0,
We
but you guys have really left some games on the table.
we
there.
do. We lost a couple of heartbreakers late in the 7th. I think 3 games.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. We're here
Right.
and we're tough. You know, we got a lot of things we have to do to clean up our game, and we'll be tough.
Okay. Well, you got a lot of help in the standings. You're very much healthy and fine at 2-4 going into the break.
All good.
What do you mean? What happened?
Hubba Bubba got swept. They fall to 2-4.
Okay.
Naby got swept. He's 1-5.
Okay.
You guys are 2-4.
Okay.
Farkas 3-3. Max Sutton fell now down to 3-3. He got swept.
Okay, so it's right in front of us.
Yeah, everyone's bunched, and the Tigers are 5-1.
Okay.
And there's one team 4-2. Maxie Deed's 4-2. Everyone
we
else
make-
is 3-3.
You know, when you're
below.
looking at us as in the locker room, we make a play. Mike, thank you. We make a,
Mike, thank you, Mike.
we make a play. That first batter, we don't collide and do the whole game. We might win the game. We really might win the game.
We were saying how you more than most teams that we always say could have, should have, whatever. You guys really have had in the bag a couple of more wins this
What
year.
I'm happy about is that we're just sticking together.
Is everything good with you and Saban? I saw you two going at it.
Dude, that's a guy that you could say that to, and then he's like, dude, okay, let me back, and we hugged each other. It was good.
Right.
That's all it is. We
Saban?
both are doing it because we want to win, not because we don't want to.
Saban's a guy that could dish it, but could also take it.
So props to that.
So props to that. Only
Everyone should
Alexis
take it.
in between these two. So Saban, are you demanding a trade? Are the rumors?
Absolutely
no. Naby's gonna be on the phone for you, honey.
Oh,
Naby's 1-5 before you demand a trade to
I'm
Naby.
not going anywhere. I'm going
do
with
it
this
with this
ship
team. Let's
wherever
try to
we
do it
go.
with this.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yada,
Guys,
yada, yada.
Yada yada yada.
Ride or die.
All right, 2-4 into Passover break for yada yada yada. Here's Isaac Mavora. Listen, you're playing sports a long time. There's an old saying, you can't win them all. That's the bottom line. You guys earned the game 1 win. You lost game 2 very close games. And
We didn't play well.
you didn't play well.
We played bad.
Both games.
Yeah, we played poorly. Sloppy.
I haven't showered. I showered.
We hit, but You gotta play the field.
You gotta play the field if you're gonna win. Ralph Hannon.
He's amazing.
We know that.
I couldn't throw him anything. Anything I threw.
We know that, but where was everybody on February 27th or whatever day it was?
That's why this
Doesn't get out.
Doesn't get out.
Crazy.
This yada yada yada. Everyone seems happy with this split.
It's, that commercial was brought to you by Kevin. That's why I had he's in.
Right.
I'm just like he's saying. I can't get him out. I'm like because of Kevin.
I don't take lessons from Kevin.
No, I'm saying that extra 10, 15 swings.
Yes.
Oh.
It's the
Oh.
at my age, warming up at the field is very hard.
Right.
Warming up inside, getting a sweat going, getting the swings, ground balls.
You love that.
Much better.
Great.
Much better.
Listen, whatever works. You guys are 5-1, all alone in first place into Passover break. You guys are 2-4, but you got a ton of help in the scoreboard today. A ton.
We got help, and we're a good team. And
You are a good team.
good team, and just gotta put it together.
You are a good team.
It's gonna
Maybe he
get
got swept. Who else?
Hubba Bubba got swept, and Max Sutton got swept.
Oh.
Yeah, Max is now 3-3. Hubba Bubba's 2-4.
They were riding
You want-
high.
And that's the story. Hey, Peach. What's up, Peach, man?